Hi, my name's Michelle Halter, and I live in San Diego, California, born and raised here. I've spent most of my time working in San Diego County school districts. I spent a couple of years working in Orange County at a virtual charter school. My experience with students in special ed this year includes I'm in a long-term sub-assignment in San Marcos Unified School District. I started the school year 2 weeks ago in an ed specialist capacity, working with sixth graders. I'll be there until the end of September, if not longer. My experience with working with students on the autism spectrum include working at a non-public school in 2002-2003 children's workshop, which is part of the Institute for Effective Education. I've had students in my special day classrooms, including the emotionally disturbed day treatment classroom that I taught in San Diego County schools. I also had students who were on the spectrum that were working from home while I was working in Orange County at the virtual charter school. We serviced kids who were in 5 different counties, and for one reason or another, parents had decided to do an independent study program, but we were still providing special ed services over a web platform like this. I've also been involved in after-school tutoring for the last 11 years, and a few of my students over the years have been on the autism spectrum, as well as in the various special education substitute assignments that I've had the opportunity to have in the last 8 or so years. Currently, in addition to working in San Marcos Unified as a long-term sub, I've been providing respite care on weekends and over the summer. Most of the clients that I was working with over the summer were on the spectrum as well. I have 2 kiddos that I see on a regular basis every weekend, and both those darlings are on the spectrum. My experience with assessments, specifically with doing assessments for the students with autism, I've filled out those teacher rating scales. I've performed the educational tests like Woodcock-Johnson and too many others to remember for the last 20 years, as well as I had some training in using curriculum-based measures. What I'm hoping to get out of class is learning even more about curriculum-based measures, as well as finding out more about best practices in assessing now that DSM-5 has changed the criteria of how we identify students on the spectrum. And what I like to do on rainy days, we get so few of those here in Southern California. Sleep, because the sound of rain puts me to sleep. Reading, listening to podcasts, and since our rainy season seems to be in winter, baking. Thanks. And I look forward to meeting even more of my classmates in ED UU 675. Thanks. Have a great day.